The heel elevated step up is a staple of our lower body structural balance programs. I learned the heel elevated step up from world-renowned coach Charles Poliquin, who learned it from Doug Peterson. Doug Peterson had a Peterson step up, and the movement pattern was so challenging for some of his athletes that he simplified it. So what we're trying to accomplish with the heel elevated step up is the muscle imbalances that occur with most people from the medial quadricep to the lateral quadricep. So in order to target the medial quad, which is basically in charge of tracking the kneecap, we have to elevate the heel to target that musculature. So in order to execute a heel elevated step up correctly, the heel must be elevated about 30 to 45 degrees. With the heel elevated, it's actually going to isolate the inner quadriceps musculature, so the VMO, the vastus medialis oblique. Typically there's an imbalance between the medial quad and the lateral quad. And that's a big problem because the medial quad is primarily responsible for tracking the patella. The other cool thing about this exercise is it's also going to strengthen glute medius and some of those hip abductor muscles that tend to be weak as well. So sort of a double bang for your buck. But Colby here is going to demonstrate an exercise. He's going to make sure his toe is 5 degrees out. Most of his weight is on the outside part of the foot to ensure the knee tracks out. The knee is compromised when it buckles in. So we don't want him to hurt himself doing a step up. So to make sure he tracks out, most of his weight on the outside part of the foot, the other foot's going to be in line with the toe and flexed. He's going to control it down, kiss the heel, and back up. Because the range of motion is so short, typically the repetition bracket for this exercise is anywhere from 15 to 25 reps in order to create enough time and attention to elicit a strength response. We also want to make sure the hips aren't shifting. So show me a bad one for compensation. That's a compensation pattern with this exercise. It's bad. So if that's the case, we're going to regress you to a lower height. And if that's still bad, then we're regressing to even a lower height. We may even have to start doing them on the floor and progress you up. But a heel elevated step up is never higher than, 2 inches? Anything higher, it turns into a different type of step up. So that's the heel elevated step up. Awesome for maintaining and rehabbing knees. Thank you very much.